All right, this is SAT Prep. We're doing test 3, section 4, and this is number 38, the final question in this section. So we've already seen Little's law, right, which is N equals RT, and we were told what R and T are in number 37 because we're using the same information. So the owner of the Good Deal store opens a new store across town. For the new store, the owner estimates that during business hours, an average of 90 shoppers per hour, here they do that solid of saying hour and underlining it, enter the store, and each of them stays an average of 12 minutes. The average number of shoppers in the new store at any time is what % less than the average number of shoppers in the original store at any time? So, and they said note to ignore the % symbol. So if your answer is 42.1%, you would just put 42.1. All right, so essentially what we need to do is we know the N for the old store, right? So this was our N for the old store. I'll just call that NO for or N sub 0 or N naught, right, for the old store, right? And then N new, right, N new store is going to be the 90 shoppers per hour, which would be 60 minutes, right, times the 12 minutes that they spend there, right? Again, you have a calculator. If you want, you could do the 12 and the 60 cancel to give you a 5 in the denominator, and that should give you an 18, right? Because 90 divided by 5 should be 18, but certainly you can just type it in a calculator if you want. That's absolutely fine. And there you go. So we get 18, right? So there's an average of 18 shoppers at any given moment in the store. And then they say they want to know what % is this less than the original store, right? So like what percentage less than the original. So what that means is you need the difference, right? So you need the 45 minus the 18, right? Which again, you can totally use a calculator for. You can also write on your own, but there's 27, right? And then you want what percentage is that 27 of the original. So what percentage is this of the original, right? So this is the difference, right? How much of a change it was, and this is out of the original total, right? That's how this percentage is going to work. So you could either just do it in your calculator, or you could certainly cancel a 9 out of here, right? This is 3 times 9, and this is 5 times 9. So you're going to get that this is 3/5 or 60%, right? 0.6, which is 60%, and we were told to ignore the % symbol and just put the 60, or you could type it in your calculator. So you're just going to put the 60. Again, I'll justify this all the way to the right. You could certainly put this any of the other spots, just only bubble the columns under the answer that you're putting in, leave the other columns completely blank. You could bubble a blank if you want, but you can just bubble this way.